Which apostle famously denied knowing Jesus 3 times before the rooster crowed? A. John. B. James. C. Peter. D. Andrew. The correct answer is Peter. Which of the three was present at the raising of Jairus' daughter, the Transfiguration, and Gethsemane? A. Peter. B. James. C. John. D. All three. The correct answer is all three. Which apostle is traditionally considered the author of the Gospel of John and the Book of Revelation? A. Peter. B. James. C. John. D. Jude. The correct answer is John. Which apostle was the first to be martyred, according to tradition? A. John. B. Peter. C. James. D. Andrew. The correct answer is James. Which apostle is often depicted as impetuous and outspoken, sometimes impulsive? A. John. B. James. C. Peter. D. Judas. The correct answer is Peter. Which apostle is often described as the son of thunder? A. Peter. B. James. C. John. D. Andrew. The correct answer is John. Which apostle, along with his brother, was called by Jesus directly from their fishing boat? A. Peter. B. James. C. John. D. Andrew. The correct answer is James. After denying Jesus, what did Peter do that showed his deep remorse and was followed by Jesus' restoration? A. He left Jerusalem. B. He went to the desert to pray. C. He wept bitterly. D. He started preaching in another town. The correct answer is he wept bitterly. Which apostle is believed to have lived the longest, possibly into the 1st century CE? A. Peter. B. James. C. John. D. Andrew. The correct answer is John. At the Transfiguration, Jesus appeared with Moses and Elijah. Which two apostles were with Jesus at that time? A. Peter and James. B. Peter and John. C. James and John. D. James and Andrew. The correct answer is Peter and John. Andrew, known for bringing others to Jesus, is described in the Gospels as initially a follower of which other disciple? A. John. B. Peter. C. James. D. Philip. The correct answer is Peter. What was Philip's significant question recorded in the Gospel of John, revealing a desire for deeper understanding? A. Where do you live? B. How many fish will we catch? C. Show us the Father. D. When will the kingdom come? The correct answer is show us the Father. Bartholomew, also known as Nathanael, expressed initial skepticism about Jesus. What was his famous skeptical statement? A. Can anything good come out of Nazareth? B. Are you the Son of God? C. What miracles can you perform? D. Why do you preach in the desert? The correct answer is can anything good come out of Nazareth? Before becoming a disciple, Matthew was employed as what? A. A fisherman. B. A scribe. C. A tax collector. D. A farmer. The correct answer is a tax collector. Which gospel is traditionally attributed to Matthew, reflecting his unique perspective and focus? A. Mark. B. Luke. C. John. D. Matthew. The correct answer is Matthew. What unique incident involving Andrew highlights his role as a bridge builder between Jesus and the masses? A. Healing a leper. B. Multiplying the loaves and fishes. C. Bringing a boy with 5 loaves and 2 fish. D. Bringing a group of people to Jesus to meet him. The correct answer is bringing a group of people to Jesus to meet him. Besides bringing people to Jesus, what other significant contribution did Andrew likely make to the early church, given his brother's position? A. Leading the prayer meetings. B. Organizing the financial aspects of the church. C. Providing spiritual guidance. D. Supporting Peter in his leadership. The correct answer is supporting Peter in his leadership. What specific contribution did Philip make beyond bringing Nathanael to Jesus, showing his practical concern for others? A. Helping to organize the distribution of food. B. Translating the teachings into different languages. C. Providing financial support to the poor. D. Organizing early missionary journeys. The correct answer is helping to organize the distribution of food. What demonstrates Bartholomew's transformation from skepticism to faith, showcasing the impact of Jesus' words? A. A public confession of faith. B. A significant act of service. C. A personal revelation through a dream. D. His acceptance of Jesus's words and became his follower. The correct answer is his acceptance of Jesus's words and became his follower. How did Matthew's Gospel uniquely contribute to the understanding of Jesus's ministry and message? A. Focus on Jesus's miracles. B. Emphasis on Jesus's parables. C. A genealogy tracing Jesus's lineage. D. Detailed accounts of Jesus's teachings. The correct answer is a genealogy tracing Jesus's lineage. Which apostle is famously known for his doubt regarding Jesus' resurrection, famously exclaiming, "My Lord and my God"? A. James the Less. B. Thaddeus. C. Simon the Zealot. D. Thomas. The correct answer is Thomas. What was Simon the Zealot's likely background before becoming an apostle? A. Tax collector. B. Fisherman. C. Zealous revolutionary. D. Wealthy landowner. The correct answer is zealous revolutionary. Which two apostles are sometimes confused due to similar names, leading to difficulties in distinguishing them in some biblical accounts? A. Thomas and Thaddeus. B. James the Less and James the Great. C. Judas Iscariot and Thaddeus. D. Simon the Zealot and Thomas. The correct answer is James the Less and James the Great. Thaddeus is also known by what other name in the Gospels? A. James the Just. B. Judas. C. Bartholomew. D. Philip. The correct answer is Judas. What specific request did Thomas make before believing in the resurrected Jesus? A. To see the wounds of Jesus. B. To touch the wounds of Jesus. C. To hear Jesus speak. D. To eat with Jesus. The correct answer is to touch the wounds of Jesus. The Gospel accounts suggest that Simon the Zealot's zeal stemmed from his involvement in which movement? A. The Pharisees. B. The Sadducees. C. The Zealots. D. The Essenes. The correct answer is the Zealots. What is the most prominent distinguishing characteristic we learn about James the Less from the New Testament? A. His great wealth. B. His leadership among the apostles. C. His outspokenness. D. His brother's connection to Jesus. The correct answer is his brother's connection to Jesus. Which of these apostles is not explicitly mentioned by name in the list of the 12 in all four Gospels? A. Thomas. B. James the Less. C. Thaddeus. D. Simon the Zealot. The correct answer is Thaddeus. What is a key difference between the two Judas figures in the New Testament? A. One was a disciple, the other was not. B. One betrayed Jesus, the other did not. C. One was a zealot, the other was not. D. One was a tax collector, the other was not. The correct answer is one betrayed Jesus, the other did not. After initially doubting, Thomas's declaration of faith is a powerful testament to what Christian virtue? A. Humility. B. Obedience. C. Love. D. Faith. The correct answer is faith. What was Judas Iscariot's role within the 12 apostles? A. Leader of prayer. B. Treasurer. C. Disciple of John the Baptist. D. Chief spokesperson. The correct answer is treasurer. How much money did Judas receive for betraying Jesus? A. 50 shekels. B. 30 pieces of silver. C. 100 denarii. D. 10 gold coins. The correct answer is 30 pieces of silver. What was the primary motivation behind Judas's betrayal of Jesus, according to the Gospels? A. Jealousy of Jesus's popularity. B. A desire for political power. C. Greed for money. D. Fear of Roman persecution. The correct answer is greed for money. How did Judas Iscariot die? A. Crucifixion. B. Stonings. C. Beheading. D. Suicide by hanging. The correct answer is suicide by hanging. What specific act constituted Judas's betrayal of Jesus? A. Denying Jesus before the Sanhedrin. B. Stealing from the common purse. C. Kissing Jesus to identify him for arrest. D. Spreading false rumors about Jesus. The correct answer is kissing Jesus to identify him for arrest. After Judas's death, how many apostles were there? A. 11. B. 12. C. 13. D. 10. The correct answer is 11. What was the primary criterion used to select Judas's replacement? A. Familial ties to Jesus. B. Previous discipleship under Jesus. C. Possession of miraculous abilities. D. Witness to Jesus's resurrection. The correct answer is witness to Jesus's resurrection. Who was the other candidate considered for Judas's replacement? A. Simon Peter. B. James, son of Alphaeus. C. Joseph Barsabbas. D. Thomas. The correct answer is Joseph Barsabbas. What method was used to determine Judas's replacement? A. Secret ballot. B. Acclamation by the disciples. C. Casting of lots. D. Divine revelation. The correct answer is casting of lots. Who ultimately became Judas Iscariot's replacement among the 12 apostles? A. Joseph Barsabbas. B. Matthias. C. James, son of Zebedee. D. Paul the Apostle. The correct answer is Matthias. What significant event marked the beginning of the apostles' widespread ministry after Jesus' ascension? A. The Last Supper. B. The crucifixion of Jesus. C. The Pentecost. D. The Sermon on the Mount. The correct answer is the Pentecost. Which apostle is traditionally credited with establishing the church in Rome, eventually leading to his martyrdom there? A. Peter. B. Paul. C. John. D. James. The correct answer is Peter. According to tradition, which apostle is associated with writing the Gospel of John and the Book of Revelation? A. Matthew. B. Mark. C. Luke. D. John. The correct answer is John. What was a primary method used by the apostles to spread the gospel message? A. Sending letters only. B. Establishing schools. C. Preaching and teaching, supported by miracles. D. Writing novels. The correct answer is preaching and teaching, supported by miracles. Which apostle, known for his missionary journeys, is credited with writing a significant portion of the New Testament? A. Andrew. B. Thomas. C. Jude. D. Paul. The correct answer is Paul. What common challenge did the apostles frequently face during their missionary work? A. Lack of funding. B. Disagreements among themselves. C. Persecution and opposition from Jewish and Roman authorities. D. Indifference from the people. The correct answer is persecution and opposition from Jewish and Roman authorities. According to tradition, how did most of the apostles meet their end? A. Old age. B. Natural causes. C. Martyrdom for their faith. D. Disappearance. The correct answer is martyrdom for their faith. The apostles' proclamation of Jesus' resurrection was central to the early church. What was a key message they consistently shared? A. Jesus was a great teacher. B. Jesus was a powerful king. C. Jesus was the Messiah, Son of God, who died and rose again. D. Jesus was a prophet. The correct answer is Jesus was the Messiah, Son of God, who died and rose again. Which apostle is traditionally associated with the establishment of the church in Antioch? A. Peter. B. Paul. C. Barnabas. D. Philip. The correct answer is Paul. What lasting impact did the apostles have on the development of Christianity? A. They wrote the entire Bible. B. They established a central governing body for the church. C. They laid the foundation for Christian doctrine and its global spread. D. They created the first Christian artwork. The correct answer is they laid the foundation for Christian doctrine and its global spread.